G'day guys, welcome back. As you can see, I scraped that multiple bloom. Just was not working for me. I'm going to go with the same colours and I'm going to do a swipe. I've got these paint scraping tools that I got from Bunnings, or if you're not in Australia, whatever hardware store you use. So I'm going to do that. With the because this paint's quite thick, I find that I need to put a bit more pressure on it than what I would do if I'm just doing a normal swipe with my normal paints. So, and also you don't need as much of the pillow paint when you're doing this technique. Let's just put some on and spread it out. I do need to leave enough on here so that the paint will move. If you make it too thin, your paint won't move, and it'll just kind of get stuck and won't go anywhere. So you have to have enough that everything will still move, but not too much that it just all flies right off. So I'm just going to coat that, and then I'll pour a little bit more on. Like so. Hopefully that will be enough. Now I'm just going to smooth this out. I just need to make sure I've got enough on here to allow the paint to move freely, the coloured paint that is. So cover it first, then put another little layer on and smooth that out. Okay, I think that's pretty much equal. Right. Now, same order, pink. I just made up some more pink. Need to save a little bit for my next layer because I want a little bit more on top of the pink, a little bit more of that on the top. My orange, a little bit of black. And my copper. And what did I do next? Oh, and then I did some more pink, didn't I? Just worried that I haven't got any black on that side there. And then my brown. Just going to drizzle it like that. Okay, now with the white, I'll put a little bit on, and then I will swipe that, and then I'll put some more on, otherwise it might all vanish. You need to put a little bit of pressure on so that the white kind of goes in under the other colours. Oh look, now I'm going to have to go backwards, aren't I? I'm not good at this. Missed a bit. I'm just not good at doing it away from me. Maybe I can turn the canvas. Go a bit slower. Oh, now I've missed that bit, but it doesn't matter. I think that'll be fine because I'll tilt over that. Just try and get your white to go over the top of the other colours. little bit of pressure. So you want the white to get pushed down, like into the other colours a little bit. And I don't want all the lines to match up. That's why I'm kind of doing them off center a little bit. So you're a bit big. I didn't even put down my paper towel. I was just not planning on doing another one. But I thought, no, I've got the mess here, I've got all the paint out. Let's just go for it and do another one, hey? I don't mind having the white negative space in the middle. A lot of that will get eaten up anyway. Make sure that you're only pulling the white across, not pulling other colours across the top, because that's not going to work very well if you are pulling the white across. If you're pulling other colours across the white, I should say. Let me just get some more cell activator. I put it in, I make it up in a big bottle like that. Might go over that a little bit because it's quite dark. Just there. It's better. A little bit more paint, hey? A little bit more white is a good thing, I think. Now this is a bit tricky because it kind of rubs on the edge of the canvas. Wow, I've done it! Oh my gosh, that was exhausting. All right, that's looking pretty good. Now I just need to give it a minute and wait for this area here to catch up a little bit. Because there's a lot of white there versus not much there, because that's all closed up now, you see. It's had more time to close up a little bit. I'm tempted to put some more pink in here. It's very dark. I don't know why. The black, I must have obviously put too much black on there. We'll see what happens once I start to stretch it out. I don't like this here. I'm going to see if I can just change that. That was a lot of pink. A bit too much pink, I think. I think. Hopefully I haven't ruined it now by putting on too much colour. I might have. So that was a lot of paint that I just put on there. I wonder if I can go back that way. clean that. Not like that. Being too picky, aren't I? Trying to cover that little area up there. Maybe I can use the little guy here. That big pink blob in the middle, that's bothering me too. And that darker one next to it. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully I haven't ruined it. I think that looks better. This area down here was just too dark for me. All right, now I just need to give that a minute just for those cells to pop up. And then we'll give it a tilt and see what happens, hey? It is very dark. Very dark. Maybe I don't need the black and the chocolate brown. Okay, come on, cells, come on, come on. Haven't got all day. Chop, chop. Maybe that's all we're going to do. All right, let's get tilting. And see what happens. Go off this side a little bit. I'll go over the edge. And as soon as it's gone over, I'll go back the other way. So hopefully I won't have a dead straight line. It hasn't quite gone over there. I'll go back, just need to have that paint go over. It's not going over. Come on, you can do it. Go the other way. So I don't want my line to be dead straight down the center, but because I'm tilting back and forth, it should be enough for it to now kind of lose its straight line. I'm just waiting for the paint to go over. I think it's all gone over. I'll come back again. Actually, you didn't go over, but then there wasn't much there, was there?